Okay, my name is Ginger Senpai, as you guys know, and I play guitar. If you guys haven't already figured that out, I play guitar. There's one in my hand. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Closer, the Boyce Avenue version of Neo's song, yeah, and all that good stuff. There's three main parts of the song: the intro, the strumming, like for the chords, and the breakdown that he does. I'm going to leave a tab link in the description and a link to the video. I'm sure you guys will like it. So the tuning is an E standard. It's for the E, it's D sharp, A, it's A sharp, D, it's D sharp, G, it's G sharp, B is A sharp, and then E is D sharp. So pretty much for the intro tab, I'll show you guys how to play it, and then I'll break it down for you guys. That's pretty much it, and then you just have to repeat that 3 times. So how you do that is you put your index finger on 5th fret of E, your middle finger on 5th fret of D, and then your ring finger on 6th fret of G. So then you want to hit E, D, G, B, E. Just like that. So you do that twice. After that, you slide on down and you bar 9th fret of E, A, and D, and then with your ring finger you put that on 11th of D. And with that you go E, A, D, B, E. And you do that twice like I just did. And then you repeat that part 3 times. Pretty easy. After that, there's a little strumming part. It's not the main strumming part, but there is one of the main chords. So one of the main chords for like the chorus and stuff is you have your middle finger on 5th fret of E, and then your index finger on 4th fret of G. That's it. Just like that. Sounds like that. Sounds really good. So for this little strumming part, it's just down, up, down, up, down, just like this. After that, you slide this shape on over to 7th fret, so your ring finger is on 7th fret of E, and your index is on 6th of G. So you go down once with that, and then you slide the shape over to where you have your middle finger or whatever finger you want on 9th of E, and then your whatever finger that you want on 7th of G. So you go from this to this. And then with that same shape you go up, down, up, down. And it sounds like this. And then just one more strum after that. Now for the real intro tab part, it's pretty similar to the first part I showed you, just a little bit added to it. So the first shape that I showed you guys with the index finger on 5th fret of E, middle finger on 5th fret of D, and then your ring finger on 6th fret of G, you're going to want to take that shape. So what you do is you hit E, D, G, B, E, G, B, E, G, B, E, G. So, just like this. Pretty simple. And also forgive me along the way if I mess up a little bit. I haven't had much time to practice this song. After that, you want to take your second intro shape that I showed you, the bar 9th fret, and then your ring finger on 11th fret. So bar, E, A, D, and then a ring finger on 11th of D. So then you go E, A, D, B, E, D, B, E, D, B, E, D. And then you do that twice. And then really you just go through that like those two things that I showed you, you just do that twice. So on to the next page. We have 3 pages to go through. It'll be pretty easy once you guys get the hang of it. I'm sure you guys will love playing the song. So like I said, you want to go through those twice. Next is the strumming, and after that is the ad-lib, where I'm going to have a little problem because like I said, it cuts off. So with the strumming, aka for the chorus, it's pretty simple. You have, for the chord, the first one that I showed you is the middle finger on 5th fret of E, and then ring finger on, not ring finger, index finger on 4th fret of G. And then be prepared to hammer on with your ring finger this time on 6th fret of G. So we start this off with a down up with a shape, and then we hammer on with a down strum, or whatever strum you want to do, to 6th fret. So, and then after that we just pull off. So for the first one before we hammer on, it's just 2. And then there's our hammer on, and then after that every time is 3. So and it's played just like that. After that, our next shape is you can use whatever fingers you want, as long as you can hammer on the 9th fret of G. So with whatever finger you want on E, 9th fret of E, and then whatever finger you want on G for 7th fret, as long as you can hammer on to G from 9th fret from there. So we just keep our first shape, so, and then we do the 2 strums and 3 strums. So 2 strums, hammer on, and then 3 strums from there on. So and then that's pretty much it that you guys need to know for the chords. And next is the ad-lib, aka as I like to call it, the breakdown. I'm going to go slow because I can't play that fast myself, but I'm sure you guys can listen to the song and get the hang of it. So pretty much you want to bar the 5th fret of E, A, and D. And then with your ring finger you want to have it on 7th fret of D. So you play that 3 times, just like that, open twice, and then you play your chord that I just showed you first 3 times again. And then after that is you want to have your index finger on 5th fret of A, your ring finger on 7th fret of D, and then your middle finger on 6th fret of G. And then with that shape, you have to hammer on from 6th fret of G with your pinky to 7th fret of G. So you strum once, there's your hammer, and then you just play the chord by itself with removing your pinky just once. So pretty simple. After that is same thing like I showed you guys before. This time you want to have your index finger on 5th fret of A, and then your ring finger on 7th fret of G with the D string muted. So you want to play that once, slide it over to 7th fret of A and 9th fret of G, and then just play it back once. Pretty simple. After that, it's bar 9th fret of E, A, and D. And then ring finger on 11th fret of D. Then you play that 3 times. Open twice. And then again 3 times. And then with this time, you want to index finger on 9th of A, and then ring finger on 11th of G, with the D string muted, obviously. And then you just slide that shape over 1 fret. And then when you slide, when you go back, here, I'll show it to you, and it's pretty simple. You just play it, slide, and then play the first part again. And this is where it cuts off and is weird for me to explain, because it's hard for me to kind of understand what's going on here. So this is kind of off and weird. You want to do that same shape 3 times again, ninth fret of A, and 11th of G, and you want to slide your 11th of G to 9th of G. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain. I can't really do it myself since I haven't had much practice with it, but I'm sure you guys will be able to get it. And then once you get that, you are going to end up having, gosh, wow, I can't think. You're going to end up having 7th of A with your index finger, and then 9th of G with your ring finger. And I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out. And now let's finish up this third page with, we're back to the strumming, it appears. You do, just like the first time that I showed you guys, the twice, to hammer on, to 3 times, and continuing to hammer on, so. But for the first 2 times, after you go to the 9th and 7th of here, you want to, there's like a part in between until you can go back to the strumming. So you have your first shape over here with your, obviously, ring, man, I can't think of fingers right now, middle finger, 5th fret of E, and then index finger, 4th fret of G. So you want to go down, up, down, up, down, up, and that's pretty much it. So and then you can just go back to strumming from the 9th and 7th fret position, and then you can just keep going back and forth. So it's just like this. You can end it however you guys want, as long as you're just continuing to strum. You can end it any way you guys want to. I just had to show you guys what I was talking about. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I want you guys, if you can, to show your support. I'm back down to 2,500 views. We're trying to get it up to 3,000, hopefully. If you guys want to see more guitar videos, let me know in the comments section. If you guys want to see any other videos, I'm going to be getting a job soon, so more income and more stuff I can do for the channel. Going to be buying a computer soon that I can actually run better games on. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys later.